Hi everybody, welcome to Mansour Academy Conversation Package, Lesson 5. Now, as you remember, we started talking about greetings, and then we talked about appearances and city life. And last class, we looked at housing. And today, we are going to talk about the exciting subject of banking. Now, all of you understand that when you travel to a foreign country, your first and foremost main problem is going to be going to the bank and opening a bank account. Opening a bank account is one of those challenges that most of us face. Now, the first thing you need to understand about opening a bank account is the fact that when we're talking about a bank account, the first time when you go to the bank, right, you want to open a bank account, right? So you say, "Good morning, sir. I'd like to open a new bank account." Perfect. What are the three types of bank accounts? Repeat after me. Never forget. Mr. Ali, never forget. Repeat after me. Mr. Ali, never forget. Very good. There are three types of bank account. We have joint account, savings account, and checkings account. Joint account is for two people. So joint account can be used for spouses who are married. So when you have a husband and a wife and they are married, you call them spouses. Spouse. She is my spouse. He is my spouse. It means he is my husband or she is my wife. Spouse. A joint account is used for spouses who are married, or a joint account can be used for business partners. So two business partners who have the same company can have the same account with two signatures. With two signatures. With two signatures. So that's what we call a joint account. A joint account or a savings account. Remember, saving account is not English. Savings account, and then savings account, the account. You have to connect the Z to the A. Account, savings account, savings account. I have a savings account. I have a savings account. Very good. A savings account can be used to save money for a loan. Loan is when you borrow money from the bank. We call that a loan. For example, you get a loan to buy a house, or that's what we call a mortgage. Or you get a loan to buy a car, or you get a loan to start a new business. We call them loans. So a savings account can be used to save money for a loan. A savings account can be used to save money for college. A lot of people in North America, in Canada, in the US, they want to send their children to college and university. So basically they save up money. They save up money as early as the child is still in school. And by the time he finishes school or she finishes school or she graduates from high school, they have enough money to send their children to college. So we call that savings account that can be used to save up money for college. Perfect. And we also have a checkings account. A checkings account is used for a business with a checkbook. So you can write a check. That's a checkings account, or the British call a checkings account a current account, right? So a current account or a checkings account is an account that is used to do business. So a checkings account is used for business with a credit card or with a checkbook. So if you want to have a business, then you need a checkings account. But The question right now is, when I go to the bank, what sentences can I produce to communicate? Let's repeat. First of all, you enter the bank, and you want to open a new account. What do you say? Hello, I want. No, you never say I want. You say I would like. So repeat with me. Good morning, sir. Good morning. Good morning, ma'am. Good morning, sir. How may I help you? I would like to open a savings account. I would like to open a checkings account. I would like to open a current account. Or maybe you go to the bank and you want to put your check inside your account, right? So you have a check, you received a check from your boss, from your employer. Now you want to put this check into your account. The sentence is, good morning, sir. I would like to put this check into my savings account. I would like to put this check into my savings account. I would like to put this check into my checkings account, into my current account. Good morning, sir. I would like to put this check into my savings account. Good morning, sir. I would like to put this check into my current account, please. Thank you. Perfect. Now, if you want to get money from your account, if you want to take money out of your account, you want to take money out of your account, you say, good morning, sir. I would like to make a withdrawal. A withdrawal. A withdrawal. I would like to make 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 a withdrawal. Withdrawal means get money from my account. I would like to make a withdrawal of $1,800 from my savings account. We don't say 1,800. No. English speakers say 1,800. I would like to make a withdrawal of $1,800 from my savings account. I would like to make a withdrawal of $1,800 from my savings account. I would like to make a withdrawal of $1,800 from my savings account. I would like to make a withdrawal of $1,800 from my savings account. Like that. Now let's repeat. I would like to make a withdrawal of $1,800 from my savings account, please. Thank you. Perfect. And if you want to put money into your account, you say, I would like to make a deposit. I would like to make a deposit. I would like to make a deposit of $6,400 into my joint account with my spouse. Spouse means husband or wife. And joint account is an account for two people. So $6,400? No. $6,400. $6,400. I would like to make a deposit of $6,400 into my savings account with my spouse. I would like to make a transfer. I would like to make a transfer. I would like to make a transfer of $8,100 from my checkings account into my savings account. Good morning, sir. Good morning, ma'am. How may I help you? I would like to make a transfer of $8,100 from my checkings account into my savings account. Certainly, sir. Could I have your name, please? That's how we have a conversation at the bank. So remember, when you go to the bank, the conversation that you can have is open a savings account, put a check inside your account, make a withdrawal, make a deposit, or make a transfer. So either you want to deposit or withdraw or transfer or put a check inside your account or cash that check or open a new bank account that could be a savings account, a deposit account, a current account, a joint account, a checkings account, and many other forms of bank accounts. So now let's look at what we need to do to open a bank account. You need to fill in a form. Now, one of the things that most people are very troubled with is filling in forms. Everybody hates filling in forms. I know that all too well. But today we're going to learn the keywords that you will need to open a form, to fill in a form, to complete a form, to fill out a form. Remember, the best structure is fill in a form, or as the Americans say, fill out a form, right? We don't really say complete a form, right? But in many countries, you could hear that. But the best verb is filling in the form or fill out a form. So let's look at a form. Every time you see a form, you have different information. For example, you could have a first name or last name. So your first name, let's say Ali. Last name, Manzoor. Now remember, your first name should start with the capital letter and then small letters. So it could be Sarah, right? Or it could be, for example, Catherine. You see, the first letter is capital. And when you write your last name, remember, your last name, again, the first letter should be capital. So if you're writing, for example, Summers, again, it's capital, right? Or for example, you want to say Adams, again, the first letter is capital, like, you know, Brian Adams, you know. And your first name and your last name is your family name, all right? Sometimes you see instead of last name, surname. Surname is the same as last name. Or for example, you could see family name. Family name is the same as last name. So you could either say last name or you could say family name. After that, we have date of birth. Now, when you write your date of birth in the British Canadian system, you put the number, the month, and then the year, right? But then again, in the American system, you would put the month first, and then you would put the date, 17th, and then the year, 1981, right? So we have the British system, the Canadian system, and then we have the American system. The Americans put the month first, remember that. So place of birth, you put the city, you put a comma, and then the country. So the city could be, for example, Riyadh, right? And then the country could be Saudi Arabia, right? Or for example, the city that you're born could be Kuala Lumpur, and then the country could be Malaysia, right? Remember, the first letters are capital, and then the rest would be small letters. This is how we write the place of birth in English. But then we go to the phone number. Now, your phone number, you put the country's code, then the city's code, or the, for example, the company that is giving you the phone, they have their own starting lines, starting numbers. You put that in brackets. Then you have the 3 digits, dash, and then the 4 digits. So for example, my phone number in Canada was 935-2014, and the city code for Montreal is 514, and the country code for Canada is 001. So this was my phone number in Canada. And now this is my number in Malaysia, as you can see, right? Then you put your email address.